going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and today I'm going to show you how to send your mined IRONFISH from your CLI wallet over to the exchange so that you can get some profit. All right, so because this is new, I kind of want to run through the beginning steps to make sure your guys' node is where they should be. So first, right off the get-go, you got to be on version 1.0.1. Now 1.0.0, that is the initial mainnet release. A new update has released the same day to add that memo command. So again, you must be on version 1.0.1. The second thing you got to be on is mainnet, obviously, not testnet. So if your bootstrap is saying 1.test, you are still on the testnet even though you updated. It must say 1.main. You can also go into the status command here by typing in IRONFISH space status, and it will tell you the network you're on. In this case, again, we are mainnet. You do need to be on mainnet, and you also must have your node fully in sync in order to send your transactions. You can check that by the same status command here, and it'll tell you if you're synced or if you're still not synced and how close you are. You want to be on the latest height so that those transactions actually work. So the current exchange available right now is SafeTrade. KuCoin as well as Gate.io is coming, but right now this is our only option. And again, we need that memo command. You need that memo command for KuCoin as well. I'm not sure about Gate.io. I haven't really used it before, but we do need that memo command. And here, once you generate your address, you can see my deposit address as well as my memo. Now, I did copy these into a notepad. I pasted them over to my node because it's on a different one, so I can just simply copy and paste these in and not have to do something crazy like type it one by one. That's highly not recommended. Do it what I did. Nice little WordPad if your computer is on a different PC as your node and so on, so that you can swap it over easily. So here is my little notepad that I have the exchange address as well as the exchange's memo here. And the first thing we are going to need is to copy the memo. This is what we need for the exchange. We're going to copy this, minimize my notepad, and now I'm going to put in the command. In this case, it's IRONFISH space wallet : send, and then space. We're going to enter our memo. So I'll show you what it looks like. So here we can see IRONFISH space wallet : send. Then I got another space, -- memo, and then a space and the actual memo. So I'm going to hit enter here, and it should ask for the amount that I want to send once it does its thinking process type of thing. So we're just going to let it play out, do its little thing here. So just like what I noticed with the install commands, it doesn't look like you can run ISE to do anything within the node, just track stuff. So we're going to run into a PowerShell. I wanted to do this just to see if it'd work within ISE. It looks like it doesn't. So I'm going to come in and we're going to run a new PowerShell. So I'm going to run this as admin. I always like to run it as an administrator. Yes. All right, so now we're going to do the same command here, but within just the normal PowerShell window. So we're going to do the same command again. So here we can see IRONFISH space wallet : send space -- memo, and then our memo that we have. I'm going to hit enter. And now it's asking me for my amount, unlike the other side, which still isn't updating. So again, ISE does not work in this case. You have to use a straight PowerShell window. So I'm going to send 0.5. So I'm going to go 0.5 here. 0.5, hit enter. Enter the public address. So now we got to send that exchange address here. So I'm going to copy this over. This is the exchange address. Copy this, minimize it, put that in, right click, that'll copy it in, hit enter, and now select the fee you wish to use for this transaction. Use arrow key. So it looks like they're all pretty much the same, or you can, I'm just going to go to average free, I guess, hit enter. You're about to send 0.5 iron plus a transaction fee of 0.000001 to that address from the account default with the memo that. Confirm, yes. Sending the transaction, it's going to do more of its thinking process, and then it should send the transaction. And then when we get to the exchange, we're just going to have to wait. That part, I have no idea how long it takes, so we're just going to have to wait and see. So it says if the transaction is mined, it will appear here. So here's the address to actually explore. So you can click this and copy it all the way down, and then Control-C it. So I got that saved, so I can track it in the Explorer now at that point. And then we're just going to have to wait for it to get there. Now, some people say it takes like 6 hours. Some people have been waiting for over 2 hours. I have no idea, so I guess I'm going to time this right now. It's 2:17 p.m. my time, so I'll come back when I do see something in the exchange and see how long it took to get there, if it even makes it there. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so I went back to my workstation, hit the refresh button. All I did actually is have to close out my little capture card for my node box. But I already see the transaction deposit history, and status is 2 of 3 confirmations, and it's been 1 minute. So very, very fast so far. I don't know why it's been taking so long for some people. Maybe some tweaking has happened. If I go into here, I did paste that transaction that I showed you earlier into my node IP or Delio web browser thingamajigger here, and we can see all the hashes, 2 of 2 outputs, and so on. So I do have that here just in case I got to track something. Let's go back down and just make sure. I'm going to hit the refresh button again here on Save Trade. Yes, continue. Reload. And okay, so now it's pending. So it went through the 3 confirmations. Now it's a pending transaction. So it is now 2:20. 3 minutes have gone by since I sent that transactions. We'll see when it actually gets into my account. The time is now 2:21. 4 minutes after I send the transaction, it still says pending, but it's telling me I do have 0.5 iron available. So I guess I'm going to go try and trade this and see if it actually lets me put up a trade or not. So I'm going to go into trade here. We're going to look at the volume. So okay, where are we at here? We're at $13 right now. Not bad. I'm going to put it for like 25 bucks, see what happens. I'm not expecting to sell anything. This is just to show you how to get it to the exchange, but we'll see what's going on. It's doing its loading. It takes a long time to load. So can I limit a sell price here of, let's go, like I said, 25 bucks USD. The amount max 0.5 is there. So I'm going to sell my iron, 0.5 iron for 25 bucks. Sell. Confirm to sell iron. Order was created. So my order and everything was created. It is there. So it only took 3 or 4 minutes to get my iron into the exchange. So again, I don't know if things were tweaking or something, or if people were messing up their memos. Hopefully this video helps you out, but my iron is on the exchange and I have it listed for 25 bucks. All right, guys, so hopefully this video did help you out, and the same process will apply for sending to KuCoin because they run the memo program as well. If I go back in my wallets here, I can see it is still saying pending. I do have 0.5 locked now because it is locked up in this trade. All I got to do is hit the X and I can transfer it out if I want, but I'm going to try and sell this 0.5 for the 25 bucks. So I'm going to wait it out, see what happens, but regardless, hopefully you should be able to send your coins to the exchange now. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.